Like, whether he's the right man or not, he's going to be doing the job at the World Cup, as we know. Can he turn things around? Can England turn things around, get things right at the World Cup? Is there still time?
Yeah, I still think there's time for them to improve their performances at the moment. I think when you look at England and the results they've had in the 2 tournaments that they've qualified for in the World Cup and the Euros, obviously a semi-final and a final, better than they would have expected and better they've done for a long time. And then you look and try and think, well, how have they got there? And they're so well coached by Southgate. They all know what they're doing. Every game they go into, they have a plan to use. And the better teams will suss those plans out. Like we've seen in the final against Italy, 20 minutes, they were flying England. Italy adjusted a little bit, and then they don't have the imagination or the freedom to play the game freely as players. I think the managers drilled so many things into them that sometimes they can get blocked. And when you go and look at the Nations League, it's probably harder than a World Cup or harder than a Euros because of the quality of teams that you get, and they'll get found out more often against the better sides.
Have his limitations as a coach been showing up 6 years into the job, that he doesn't have another trick up his sleeve?
Quite possibly. I mean, it looks like there's a lack of imagination from the players. If they don't do what they've been told to do Monday to Friday in training, they don't seem to go off kilter a little bit and do their own little bit of imagination. It's all what's come from the book. And so often England rely on set pieces, which you can see they've worked on. There's different movements, and they were so successful with it in the World Cup in Russia. They got a lot of goals from it, but there has to be more to your play. And now you see other sides are like the likes of Italy, the likes of Germany. They don't sort of fall for these patterns of play. They're clever players, intelligent, and they sit in their positions. And England can't find a way around them. They can't find that sort of creativity to create open opportunities. There's shots in the game, but there's not clear-cut opportunities for England at the moment in the way they're playing.
And that's from the way that they're a very rigidly coached team by their manager, in your view.